Hey guys, here playing our Jeeves HB, and this is a fun little deck. We put the third biotic in to make sure we always have it, and that's been doing pretty good work for us. I don't know if the deck is tier 1, I think it's not quite there, but it certainly can beat any random J you come across. So it's definitely not bad at all. Ooh, double unroll contact at assigning the first turn. That's pretty decent. So let's bring our Jeeves up and start protecting servers. What goes where? I think... the question is almost like, what do they have against fast advance? If the answer is like they've got nothing really, then you can just protect your Jeeves and score without a second remote. Otherwise, you can put the Jeeves outside and put the agenda inside and bait them into runs on your remote. And you have an extra click to like score committee on advanced, for example. So we've played our handout on purpose this turn to get our bonus click, and then next turn we can do triple draw, get our bonus click. Or we could score committee. I honestly don't know if we're gonna get a better chance. Like he might put the source out, then we would be sad. So if we immediately score our committee, we'll be able to use shipments to continue scoring, and we won't need to keep our Jeeves alive. So we can now no-res this Eli, let it die, and we'll be fine. Just get another 3-2 out and then get the food ideally at the end with double shipment. The committee is huge for this deck, to the point where I've started playing 3 copies of it and I've cut most of the Vitruvius. We only have 4 3-2s now. We've got 3 betas and the Vitruvius, but it works out pretty well for me. Okay, would you check a random remote? I don't know if you would. It's a lot of agendas, I must say. We're only playing 9, and so far we've got 5 of them. It's an okay problem to have, I guess. We could try to wait, but I'm pretty worried about losing a lot of agendas out of our remote here, or out of our HQ, so we'll just shipment right now. Not fire it. I mean, we do know where a lot of our points are, so maybe we should have fired this, but I feel like we're quite far ahead if we don't take any risks. Now we need to draw 2 shipments or shipment and biotic. Actually, we already have 1 biotic, so we need a shipment. So say we do biotic, install double advance. Oh, that doesn't quite get there. We need to have a little bit more on top of that. A subliminal also, let's say. Well, actually, we need to trigger Jeeves before we take extra clicks. Is that right? Because we need to get 3 advances the regular way. Have a click left, and then take and shipment. Yeah, a bit awkward. Jackson Clare, nice. This is a pretty good sweep. Okay. This is excellent. This is what I need to see. Okay, so let's discard. So we concluded that the biotic shipment does not do it by itself, right? Because that's rebiotic and 3 advance. We haven't triggered Jeeves yet. Oh no, we have. We do biotic, install 3 advance, Jeeves triggers, take, shipment. Yes, this works. Math is hard sometimes. So we're gonna need a total of $6, right? Then we're gonna get the $7 when we install. No, all we need is biotic and 3 advanced. We're gonna get $1. So yeah, 6 should do it. So we're gonna actually probably just rush him down before he's set up. This shipment here is quite lucky for us. We need to see this early. Street peddler. Okay. That actually could wreck us. If we commit to the food score and then he puts the source out, we'll have spent a lot of stuff. So, oops. Yeah, I was used to the R4 deck where you can't do that, but yeah, he still just runs, gets bounced, and turn wheel goes up by 1. Okay, fair enough. So this is like a free turn wheel counter as long as the outermost dice doesn't hurt you. I'm gonna say we just continue bleeding accesses out of our R&D, knowing that there's currently 2 of them in the archives. He has to check these cards eventually, right? Kind of playing with fire, there's no councilman. Councilman's pretty sad, so if he plays council and runs here. Okay, so we're gonna get to do this now. Do we send in both agendas? Because I kind of want the biotic and the shipment. This gives us some run in R&D again, but now I don't think he's going to run the archives this turn. We can put the other jacks down afterwards and protect the last agenda. Oh, that's fine. Oh man, I'm scared of this street peddler. What if the source is on it? What if the source is on it? Well, what are the chances he has it? Is there any way to safely do this? We can slap the Ichion on top of it if it fails, or we can slap the Jackson down. How much is it worth to possibly win the game on the spot? I don't think the odds are very high. It's just that he hasn't used it, right? The longer he doesn't use it, the more chance he's saving it for a special occasion. Okay, I think I'll try to score this and not score the food and score the other 3-2 after this. Maybe he would have used it too if it was a 5-3, but he's not going to be concerned about this one. All right, let's run it. And we get a safe beta test. That's not bad. We're losing our biotic. Play around Councilman. Well, this outcome is okay. We've still got a biotic. We've still got Jeeves. We're going to use Jackson here to play around the political operative being played either from hand or on the peddler. So we actually could have won the game, I think, last turn had we gone for the food play. But we'll see if being cautious will pay off at the end or if we'll end up regretting not having played more aggressively. So now the game is absolutely in R&D. Let's bring up this Vikram then. He's got $4 a turn, so taxing him is going to be difficult, but this is actually pretty expensive. This is going to be 6 for him. Oh no, he's on 2 links, so he's going to pay 4. Four still all right. We've also got archive memories, so if we can maybe fetch nothing really good right now. So he's seen 4 cards and not agendas. Works for me. Wonder if we could have made it look like we were scoring the 3-2 when we're actually scoring the 5-3. I don't think so. Okay, that's decent. That's decent. Huh. All right, I'll take that. So now we just need to get any agenda and enough money to score it, and have him not play the source or something. Now if we have enough money, we can even get around the source. So Jack gonna build up his counter again. I like that interaction, that's neat. Now we've got the Ravani here. He can't do it in R&D, so we'll try to get things spiky out here. Yeah, goodbye to Jeeves. He's got so much money now, right? If the game goes too late, he's going to be in a strong position. If he finds more link, he's also going to be in a strong position. Will he cancel this? Probably not, right? He will, okay. He's gonna run every turn, so if we spend this, we won't get it back. I also need to keep it then, right? We shouldn't need 3 biotics for... Like 3 biotics would be if we had to score FCOM and he had the source out. I doubt we'll be able to afford that anytime in the future. Yeah, I feel like maybe we need to discard the food and go all in, because late game is going to favor him pretty heavily. He can just come trash his Jeeves whenever he wants to. We're going to have to somehow draw through his R&D lock and get money for biotics. He can actually just run R&D every turn if he wants to. It's funny, he can't use programs because of Jack, but also the subroutine's the same thing. So it's kind of useless. Is he taking brain damage? Huh. Guess so. So we've seen 3 cards now. He knows the top 2. I think we're actually locked out. I think we had to gamble the entire game on this not being source or clot. Thing is, we hadn't seen like any influence at that point. We'd seen 1 from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 influence, right? You could easily have clot, and Sunny needs to have something to deal with fast advance, I think. And the question would be, how many does he play, right? If he plays like 1 clot, then there's a very small chance on this peddler. If he plays like 2, 3 copies of the source and just keeps replaying them each time and has film critic, different story. Now that can be the source as well. This feels real bad. He just goes R&D again. I don't know how we're going to see more cards. Because if we draw 3 in G's, we're going to end up pitching like a lot of stuff we need, or pitching all the new cards no matter what they are. It's possible he was only playing Council against the like the Sansan and stuff. Could be what it is. So he's now seen 3 cards. Bad news bears. Jack is funny against Bioroids. You actually can just run straight up and click through everything. Like, he could use his Jack run to just come here and spend all 4 clicks clicking through Bioroids. Okay. Draw, draw, draw. I guess we play the subliminal. Didn't get an agenda. That's too bad. So they're up to 3 and 18 now. Maybe this isn't even worth it. Maybe it's not worth the money. It is 4 though for zoo, so it's like decent tax. I think it's more or less heart of the cards now. This is normally a pretty good server, but he's clicking. He's got $4 free a turn, so it's really problematic. Will he take another brain damage? It's a bit. Yeah, he will. Makes the sweeps week bad, right? This should do it for him. Here's a good chance. Oh, staying alive. Good old sweeps week. Oh man. Oh man. Still didn't draw the agenda. Okay. Well, sweeps is probably not good. Well, is this good though? Can't play a 4th ice. There's no way it's gonna be good. Well, our hand is stacked with all the good cards, but now we're up to 3 and 14 for him to get a win. Global food is helping us out for sure. The density is lower than it could have been. In the old days before food, this game had already been over in his favor, just because there's too many points in the R&D. Look, no programs. Like a boss. Look at him come into this server. More brains. Yeehaw. Kind of wish I had an Ichi there now instead. We can pay 2 to 2. I guess we kind of... We almost have to do something. But if we pay too much, we just can't score. If we go forwards at 8, he doesn't see any of these cards. He almost certainly wins if he sees these 3. It's a very good chance. We'll make him spend all his money. Maybe we were paid by $1. Because if he paid 5, yeah. If he paid 5 to win trace 7, then he couldn't trash the ash, which is what we want. So we did pay $1 too much here. Still no agenda, huh? Wow. What do we do? We have to draw, right? Double shipment doesn't do it on its own. Lateral shipment gives us the first 2. Just don't need the biotic. Can't even res ash, but if at least we get it on the table, we'll make a buck. Okay, we need 1 biotic for this. So our game plan for this committee, which is the one we did not want to see, is lateral shipment, gaining a click, biotic shipment. So we need to have 2 in our pool. Yeah, the dollar we overpaid in the trace might cost us the game, actually. Yeah, it totally did. If we had 2 now, we'd be able to lateral shipment, biotic shipment. That's brutal. This Ichi is not really cutting it here. Covering archives. Let's cover archives. Let's see if we make him run there. He's only getting 1 fresh off the top. We're also still dead if he's got the fast advance stopper on this street peddler, which is quite concerning. But cannot be helped if that's the case. Could have kept 2 biotics, but we're so far from affording 2 biotics. I feel like his line there might have been best to just hit HQ repeatedly. Like jack in, spend 2 clicks, jack again, spend 2 clicks. Well, that's 6 clicks, right? Yeah, okay, he can't go twice. He can go at least once, and then he can maybe poke archives. The thing is, it wouldn't make sense for me to discard points right now, because I'm trying to draw points, so maybe he's got no reason to check archives. Yeah, I like this. He can turning wheel and see 2 cards out of it. Luck's holding up. Well, we gotta hope. Now we've got at least an escape plan where we can maybe do a thing. All right, we'll install. Whoops, with lateral growth. Just hang on. Lateral growth install. But now. Oh, okay then. Wow. So, note to self, count the trace more carefully, because we could have paid $1 less and won a turn earlier without risking the HQ runs. So definitely a small mistake there that can make a huge difference. Sometimes a credit is like the difference between winning and losing, which is pretty cool in this game. Like every little thing does add up a lot of the time, and shifts the balance, right? There's still luck, but you can control a lot of the luck by playing more tightly.